Immigrant Song. Led Zeppelin. How's it going? Hi there. We're gonna go into runs immediately. And I can talk about everything that's going on in the middle of a run. It's alright. Let's go. Yo, Emma. How's it going? So, I gotta say, Immigrant Song is definitely one of my favorite songs of Led Zeppelin, no doubt about that. I still think my favorite song is Achilles' Last Stand, which is kind of a rare song. Not a lot of people know about that song. But, oh, nice backwalk. Finally got one of those. But yeah, I really like that one. Of course, Starway to Heaven, it's like an easy take for a favorite one. But it's definitely up there. It's just such a classic, and it's so good. Kashmir is pretty good too, although I have this thing with Kashmir, and I'm going to compare it to Immigrant Song. Because Immigrant Song, sometimes it feels too short, I think. But I think it's just fine. Like, it has everything it needs to have. You know, if you try to make that song longer, like at first, your first take is it should be longer, but actually, you will probably just add garbage to it, or just not garbage, but the unnecessary stuff. And I think Kashmir might suffer a little bit from that.
I could not see beyond.
I'm not saying it has garbage. It's a great song. I love it. It was one of my favorites for a period of time. But it has this thing that at times it feels too long. You know, because it's like 7 minutes, I think, 7 or 8. But I don't think it quite has that many different parts, you know, to justify that length. Maybe a light version can justify it because there's like more solos and more stuff going on. But I still like it a lot. Like, I think maybe just 1 minute less and would be perfect. And it's very close to perfect already. I kind of like it to compare it to another song that is also about no wait a minute, I was about to say 7 minute dogs, but actually this one might be like 10 minutes. Cicatrice from Mars Volta, which is also a very long song, but I have a better time listening to Cicatrice because I feel there's more stuff going on from one part to another, you know? I feel the solos are a little bit more meaningful, let's say. I'm talking about the studio versions, by the way, of course. Because live versions are always different. But yeah, I can hear Cicatrice like a lot and never get bored of it. And I can also hear Immigrant Song a lot. I like to compare Immigrant Song to Them Bones of Alice in Chains. It's also one of these songs that are like very, very short, but are like perfect for me. Like, it's just the perfect length. It feels short still, but the songs are just so perfect that I don't even care that they're that short. Just like Immigrant Song. It's kind of crazy. $14, nice. Yo, Backman. Thank you for the good luck. Thank you for the recommendation. You
I
bought
cannot say what was
Dragon
the
Quest
true
11.
beginning,
Oh, okay,
nor am I.
nice. I hope you like it. You, like I told you before, it's a very old school oriented game. Let's say, like if you like action RPGs, that's definitely not the kind of game. But yeah, I hope you like it. It's a good game. I have my strong issues with it, but taking away those bad things, the game holds pretty well. It's like super fun. Like nothing will take away the fun I got with the game. Even while I was very angry for some decisions of the developers. But it still was definitely worth it. It's a good game overall. I have an in-person message from Amber. Blip, okay. Oh, that was a weird angle. I'm not used to that angle. You girls like those noises. It's like the Iku Neom thing in your channel. Maybe I'm getting kind of an overextension there, but I don't know. That's what I feel. So, I'm glad that... Oh my god, she's so tired. Look at that. Wait, I'm not gonna talk yet because this part is hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, close. It has to work. Come on. It has. No, shite. Why not? Dude, I was so far away into it. My god. Okay, now I can say it. So, good thing that you are here, Kuyo. I have a question. I want to ask you, specifically you, how do I sound today? Because I made some adjustments to the microphone, and I also put some BSD plugins. Although I did just what I could, because my microphone is still kind of bullshit. So there's a limit to what I can do. Like, my first attempt with reduction and noise and all that stuff was to reduce all the noise. But when I did that, because it takes too much sound from everywhere, it actually completely fucked up my voice. So I need a little bit of noise. There's no way around that. But that might alter like the sound of my controller too, I think. So I know maybe you can hear the controller too much on this stream, more than usual. I know my controller sounds a lot. So that's one thing I change. We'll see how it goes. The other thing I change is the camera. Now I have a different camera. My camera is on the opposite side. I actually reverse everything in my room. It's not just the camera is reversed, but everything is reversed. I have the TV on the opposite side right now. it has the trade-off of a slightly more crowded background, because there's some stuff behind me. Not really too much I can do about that. But it has the angle I like for runs on TV. And if I happen to do something on computer, I can always just change the position of the camera. But on the other configuration, I wasn't able to do that on TV runs. So I had just one position. Now I have two possible positions. So it's like more versatile.
From my research, it is apparent that the endeavor...
So this time I'm running against my previous run from the D-Rust run. I figure I prefer to run against that.
This devil's work. We should get out of here.
Just because it's like from what I'm coming back. And those are the splits for the risky road. So if I PV, it might be kind of a fake PV. You know, like not a war record. But the other thing I did is I updated the golds a little bit, just a little bit, with some of the US stuff. And some better pious fights. I didn't do it a lot because like I add some seconds because I know some parts are slower in Japanese. But that sumo best should be closer to like my actual best segments currently. Which, by the way, don't have a lot of stuff. Like, it doesn't have pretty much any of the really crazy tricks. It has a good pole though. But like, no bronze keep, no worm, no zombie, of course. Zombie hover. I also have the chat on the opposite side of OBS, and I'm still a little bit confused. Like sometimes I just watch to the incorrect spot. I'm getting used to it. Having the TV on the other side is also pretty weird.
So, you have come to return my...
No, I haven't. Fuck your book. I really need to start doing that attack faster. That was pretty good. Canceling the attack with the wall. I think I didn't knew that. The only thing I don't like about this strats is the current position of the Scrammas axe. I'm gonna blame the mute. Okay? I'm gonna blame the sanity effect. Because there is a very good sound cue there for the attack. Because you can hear the attack when it finishes. Oh, wait. I started late. Started like a second late there. Yeah, so it's a very good sound cue. It's like there's a visual cue for your initial position, and then there's the sound cue for when to finish the attack, or rather the examine. But I just got the mute at the exact same time. So I'm gonna blame that. I don't care. I won't blame myself. Oh, the feeling of resetting. Interesting. Just a finishing move into a completely different spot. Nice movement. That took a lot.
To think.
There's a very weird
I could
blur
not see beyond.
of Alex at the beginning of that cutscene, which I always find super weird, considering is a pre-rendered cutscene. It's looking pretty clean. No, it was so clean until that. I played too risky. I had to go the long way. Because the zombie's in my way. I always had trouble with that door. No. I need to turn around a little bit before doing that. I'm seriously thinking on changing the place where I
cannot
split
say what was the true beginning.
on bias. Like right now that my keyboard is like slightly farther. Just slightly. It makes it even harder. Really. I guess it was... Yeah, the sneak was too long. Jeez. Better get this. No. I didn't even got the zombie, what the fuck? What are you doing? Something I mentioned the other day. Right now I have a YouTube playlist with all the music I use on the stream. Because like right now I'm doing the highlights without the music. Just to avoid mute. And I don't know, I feel like it's just a nice detail to have that. I think the playlist is called like Pandora's music box, if I remember correctly. Nice.
To think that once I could not see beyond.
So I heard that you got a new game, a new speed game, Emma. Was something like Teleporter, I think. Fuck. That's not a BBA prom. Can't really imagine having a new speed game. Feels like so hard. Wrong zombie. I wouldn't even know what to speedrun. Like there's definitely two games out there that I would like to speedrun if I have infinite time or alternative universe or whatever. And like I'm roughly interested in those games just because of how sick the movement looks in those games. But I feel like it's just too much. Like they really demand a lot. Those two games are like Metroid Prime and Celeste, I think. Okay, let's get this door. Thanks. Nah, that was too much of a... Like, I need to turn around a little bit, but not too much. If I do it too much, won't work too.
I cannot say what was the true beginning, nor am I.
Now with Invisible Area, we're getting a new reset point in the run early. Try an overhead attack. Yeah, it's the same. I keep looking at the wrong spot in chat. Okay, I might get tired early again. That was alright. kind of far away. Okay. Okay, I almost forgot what to do. Like, I don't need to finish the examine. I just have to move. Just one examine and then move. But I was a little bit nervous. Because I got it. You sneak until the zombie sinks. And there you're good to go. I was a little bit close. That trap is so weird. Because it's kind of a flag. Like, it's on or off, you know? It's not like you get it on and then, like, if you step on it again, you're gonna deactivate it, you know? That doesn't happen with a lot of traps. And it uses the same flag as Lindsay, which is also pretty weird. That's the best line of Elia. It's like, she's so scared. You can't even figure out what she's saying. But she's trying to talk, you know? She's trying so hard. Nice. Yeah, I'm glad that's a gold, because if it's not a gold, then the new trick is bullshit. I know for how much is a lot. It's a gold though. Oops.
From my research, it is apparent that the endeavor...
I just realized that there's a lot of windows there that have the exact same texture. Like, they have some dirt on it, and they have the dirt in the exact same spot. It's the same texture.
We have feared the most.
I mean, the walls are like that too, but... That reminds me of the cathedral on Shadow of the Eternals, which is the same cathedral supposedly. Definitely looks like different. I don't quite want to say better because I'm judging it from the time, considering the time this game came out. And I still think like most of the spaces in this game hold pretty well even today. But yeah, a lot of that might just be me being a fangirl. I hate that zombie so much. I really need to work on a strat to assure the hit on the second zombie. But I still can't figure out like a good idea. Oh, long turnaround. Definitely don't have many ideas for it. So,
You have come to return my...
nice data cancel. Sometimes I get overly scared of auto canceling in that fight just because if I go too far. Oh fuck, that one didn't work. If I go too far, sometimes, like, it's very stupid, it shouldn't happen, but sometimes I turn around entirely and the fucker grabs me. It's something that should never happen, but... movement. I love when those two sounds overlap. It's so funny. Fuck. Are you serious? Oh my god. Jeez. Yo, sir. How you doing? I noticed that it just disk doesn't crash. Doesn't crash something. Doesn't crash dolphin in Anthony after opening the coffin. Interesting. Yo, the best. How are you doing? But wait a minute. Are you,
To think
I don't remember.
once I
You,
could not
you get
see beyond-
a similar effect on dolphin when you eject disc. You really want to try those things, right? On console. No. Oh, by the way, sir, I measured the frame windows for spelling barriers. When you run into a barrier and you make a spell, with and without pressing R, like target. And what I got was, so when you don't press target, you have 5 to 6 frames window. And when you press target, you lose 1 frame. Like you win 1 frame at the end to get like more a later frame, but you lose 2 at the beginning. So overall, you always lose 1 frame. The good thing is, like, I guess for a TIS it's still better because of maintaining speed. But your frame window is 1 frame smaller. Does adjusting the disk usually cause this message immediately, or does it only happen when you try to pause? No, it goes immediately. Like, I don't even remember trying to pause. Maybe you have enough time to pause, but it just appears immediately.
I cannot say what was the true beginning, nor am I.
We really need to get you a copy, sir. You know, I think Angela has one. Like, I'm almost positive that Gibger has 2 copies of the game. In Dolphin, it doesn't happen until you try to pause. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, it even happens on cutscenes. Fuck. I'm going to continue until the zombie. The other zombie. Yeah, I haven't messed with it on Dolphin at all. And I only messed a tiny bit on console. But yeah, like you can do it on the middle of the cutscene, and it paused. It freezes the cutscene, and then when you put the disc again, it just continues the cutscene as nothing. Not convinced by that. I would do it now, but I don't know if that's gonna fuck me up on runs. Because I don't remember with Japanese if the game handles it. Because of the region lock. I might need to restart the Wii if I do it. Not the biggest fan of that. Leg target, let's go! Nice. It was for like 1 frame, but it was there. I saw it. I can do a 1 disc eject when I go to a BRB, I think. Which should be on like an hour stream. Unless I get a good run.
To think that once I could not see beyond.
But what you were talking about crashes. Like it does crash on some places. Because you were talking on the coughing, it doesn't crash. Because I haven't got a crash from a disc eject, by the way. Have you ever tried to figure out what the voices behind Charlemagne's door are saying? No. That's a very good mission. I don't know, question. It's rather interesting. Maybe it's on Latin. I haven't paid enough attention to those at all. They don't say anything clear, right? Because they definitely have this filter. There's kind of a filter that you can put on stuff to make it appear that it's like from inside a house or a room where you're not. It's something that some songs do sometimes, to make it appear like you're hearing the thing from like when you go to the bathroom in a disco, something like that. I know there's like a song of Bjork that does that. I think from the first album or second. There's another one of Chemical Brothers, but it's just on the video version. Hey girl, her boy. No, hey boy, hey girl. What's the order of that? Hey boy, hey girl. Yeah, it's hey boy, hey girl. There you go. And it's specifically on that part, on a part where the girl goes to the bathroom in a disco. So I wonder if that is a known filter that is not that hard to figure out. There might be some, like, AI shit that does the reverse process and makes the reverse filter
I cannot say what was the true
to
beginning,
recover
nor am I.
a voice clip that is in another room. Well, not in another room, but with the filter, you know? You know, once I saw those invisible frames for the first time, I just can't stop seeing them. You know, like before certain cutscenes, your character goes invisible for 1 or 2 frames. And it happens pretty often. Good. Oh, there's something I forgot to mention on so many streams. Like, I keep forgetting to mention this. Or maybe I already mentioned it. I don't know. I'm not sure. But it was from that day of the stream with Dennis. When I got invited into the House Sonata stream. We talked for like some time before the stream started on a video call, and like I already talked about this part, which is that I showed Dennis the Japanese side. He was so happy about it being still up. But also on that same part, we talked a little bit about versions, and that was when I asked him about, like, we have the Eastern versions that have faster loading times and stuff like that. And he told it probably was because of the position of the assets in the disk, because they were slightly optimized. So that part, I think I've talked about that part. But there's also another part about the name of the game. Because, in case you don't know, the name of this game is different on Japanese. It's not Sanity's Requiem. It's the 13 invited guests. That's the translation of it. So it's like Eternal Darkness, the 13 invited guests. So I always wonder, like, we have 12 characters in the game, 12 chapters. Who is the 13th one? What are we talking about here? So I asked him, and he said it's the player. And it was kind of a thing, thinking about all the fourth wall stuff and like all the guests that are going into eternal darkness are not just the ones in the game, but there's also a very important guest, which is the 13th one, which is the player. And they also kind of wanted to do that because 13 has like a special meaning on Japan, and I mean most of the world, but Japanese in particular are like very they give a lot of importance to the bad numbers, let's say like 13 or 4. I know 4 is a kind of devil's number on Japan, so they kind of took that opportunity to do that. And yeah, that's not on the stream because we talked about that before the stream.
From my research, it is apparent that the endeavor...
Oh my God, what is
Lord.
it? What happened? This devil's work. We should get out of here.
You have proven what we have feared the most.
These days, I've been playing so much Minecraft. Like an insane amount. Maybe an unhealthy amount. It's been my method of escaping from all the quarantine stuff and all that. A lot of times I figured maybe I could stream Minecraft too. It's just casual and nothing that interesting. But I just don't know. Because it's chill and all that. And precisely because of that, I kind of don't want to stream it because it might stop being chill for me. I don't know. I usually don't have the best experience with casual games on stream. Kind of like when I stream a little bit of Ragnarok. But it's also a mixed feeling because at the same time, I feel less pressure on certain things because I'm so into the game that I don't care too much, you know? Jeez. Did it actually got a gold on Pius? Interesting. I'm curious about this door. Oh, I got an hour. I was looking at the recording time, not the live time. I'm like, I think I'm positive that that's definitely Latin. Domni something. Domni is Latin. Yes. I guess we can figure out at some point. So, do you want... in Anthony after opening the coffin?
Oh my God, what is it?
Okay, let's see if I'm gonna get fucked up immediately.
You have proven what we have feared the most.
It's fine. That's good. After the cutscene, okay. Yeah, but at least... like right now? Yeah, I'm just impressed that Dolphin is not... I mean, Dolphin. Like, it's totally fine with it. Because I kind of expected to... having to go to the homebrew again. To the region thing. But I guess it's already done. But yeah, like I told you, it's like very... it's very... the message shows up very fast. And I didn't really try to input anything. So I'm not sure if you can do something before the message shows up. Jeez. Plays normally until you try to pause. That's super weird. But yeah, I guess that thing is very hard to emulate.
That once I could not see beyond.
I think Toast talk about that that pretty much every game handles that very differently. So you have to go game by game trying to emulate that. I'm talking from the developer perspective of the people that do Dolphin. Like, that's a lot of work for something probably not a lot of people use or will ever use, but it might be important. Have a little bit of back pain. Been working too much on the computer these days. Oh my god. Okay.
I cannot say what was the true beginning, nor am I.
One, two, three, four. So about the 10 terabyte leak of N64 and I think it was Wii and GameCube. How much of that was true at the end? I didn't check any of that, really. That's kind of related to something I would ask Dennis on another stream. It's about the early GameCube versions. Because we already asked about the N64, but like there's still the early versions of GameCube. You know, pretty much like Joseph was on GameCube. And also there's Alex with a red tank top instead of black. I don't think we have any footage of Michael on the early stages. I mean, wait a minute, no, there might be one. I think there's like one footage. Yeah, because it got bone thieves. There's one footage of Michael. And it almost has an on-deck glitch. It's super funny. Because there's like a bone thief doing a burrow attack in Michael. And there's another bone thief just attacking the bone thief. Or Michael. So it's like very close to the timing of on the glitch. It probably wasn't the exact timing, because otherwise they would have figured. Maybe they would have got the glitch and patched it. But it's so close. It's so funny that it's so close. Alright, let's see how the split goes. No one really knows how much was leaked, or if the same person is behind all of them. Okay. Some people expect more leaks on Friday. Okay, nice. But there's already leaks, so it's like it's real. There's at least something, right? Fuck. I was so sloppy.
From my research, it is apparent that the endeavor...
Oh my God, what is it? What happened? This devil's work. We should get out of here.
You have proven what we have feared the most.
Those posted a list showing everything that is currently leaked. Okay, nice. I might check that out later. Yeah, you know, a couple of weeks ago, this is completely unrelated, by the way. A Metroid Prime runner that I follow, Ben Misa, did a run of Metroid Prime with one hand. It was so funny. Like it made me think how difficult this game would be with one hand. Probably not as difficult as Metroid Prime. 'Cause I guess the hardest thing is to go from running to target. It's not that crazy. It's not like we do that a lot, I guess. But yeah, that challenge, quote unquote, would definitely be more reasonable than a blindfold challenge. Blindfold challenge would be so painful, I think. Just because of the camera. I imagine some rooms would be real painful. Yo, Pound, how you doing? I'm good. Just finished my first year of college. Nice.
So, you have come to return my...
I tend to fail at least one attack canceller. Yeah, finishing a year of studying, it's always cool. The first year also feels even better, I think. Like, accomplishment. Interesting target right there. Like, I remember my first year of university was pretty hard. I was so used to just having good grades at school without studying. Or like studying not a lot. And then I just couldn't do that at university. Why I can't get an Anthony? I was the same way, yeah. I think, like, especially for people that are like that, it's like painful because you really have to change your way of doing things and just create some habits of studying. Oh, you sucker. Come on. This is so bad. Okay, let's kill the run on Kareem. My God. Boss Black Guardian room. Something. Has a working door in the back. Nice.
Dreams.
Oh, that's
Modern
interesting. That's
psychology
like
of-
it's really interesting that there's rooms like that. You know, like the Max Servant, the Charlemagne's room. I don't remember if Kareem has the loading song on the last room to go back. Yeah, he does. Like after the fight, he definitely does. And I don't remember about not Alex, Max on the Guardian stuff. I'm pretty sure I tested that going through the damage field, but I just don't remember if you can go back or not. So wait a second. You can? Okay, nice. How do you got to that room with Paul? Because I kind of had the feeling that that room will activate the cutscene immediately. What do you do to avoid the cutscene? Even if you teleport to it. Or not, I don't know. Maybe it's the big drum. Because I think the Black Guardian Peter does that at least. Come on, give me a soft look. No? Okay. We gotta keep going then. Really? Okay, the only thing that we need now is Edward's cinematic skip. Oh, didn't happen. I just sent you the room. You can? Okay. No, why I did that? I have one frame less. I guess because I was practicing that a lot before when I was testing. So I kinda got used to it. I mean, if you get it, it's better. Mm-hmm. 1, 2. Not the best finishes. Okay. That's a new one. Yeah, I'm like behind the other Kareem for sure. And the PvE one too. We got explosion. Not like it matters. Kinda want to kill the run. Oh my god. What? Okay, this is so over. Dude, what the fuck? Why are you failing every check round? What the fuck? Yeah, we got the slow zombies too. Everything's going wrong. Actually, not that bad compared to the other run, but the other run was bad. So. Should I keep going? Yes or no? Maybe until Lindsay. And like kill it on Lindsay.
I will not argue that I was shocked by the sudden mention.
Fuck it. Pass horror. Probably not gonna work. That's the point. Jesus, this run doesn't want to die. Doesn't know when to die. Alright, 3 recoveries, 1, 2, 3. Enchant item. Way too early, never gonna work. But it's fine. 1 frame creek. So I got a question for you, sir. On this road, doing everything that I do, when I do the assignments there, every single time, I just with this stuff I do, when I assign enchant item, when I have to choose the alignment, it always starts on Oyath. And I don't know why. Like, I tried to figure out why, but I couldn't. Oh shit. Oh shit. Whatever. I need 2 bullets. I'm gonna finish that. Just because of the extra bullet. I missed like the easiest trick in the game, but just because I wasn't paying enough attention. Where you at? No. I just guessed. Yeah, whatever.
This can't be happening!
I should just do the enchant actually. $12. Okay, give me a second. What the fuck I'm doing, dude? I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm going after Lindsay right here. Oh my god. Hey, Bob Dollis. I'm kind of like about to kill the run. and going for a BRB. So I give you the option of doing the sanity effect after that, or it's going to be a short one right now. So that's on you. You gotta tell me. Oh my god. Oh my god.
The ancients' influence was incredible. From
No, there's gonna be it's an effect on my stream. Nothing that crazy. It's just that I'm about to do a BRB, most likely. Like if I don't go to the BRB, I can do it anyway. Just give me like a second. It's kind of complicated to do it in the middle of the run. Everything depends on this trick right here. It didn't work. Okay, good. Alright. Give me a second. Let's see if I can do this. We're going to go... Just being a Twitch noob, don't worry. We're all noobs at some point, so... But the only thing that matters really is that it didn't work because I fucked it up. But let's try it again.